and wait. Yes, stop. Welcome, and I am Jacob. So I just am here to respond to a question that someone asked about fasting, and this is the question. It says, "Could you please help me here? I want to know about fasting. Is it something that is still there in the 21st century? Should I fast? Can I fast? And if I don't fast, what does that mean for me? And at what point in time do I need to fast or not fast, and what power does it have?" And so, to answer this question, we're going to go to the Bible and listen to what Jesus said about fasting in his teaching on what we know famously as the Sermon on the Mount, or the Beatitude, the kind of attitude we're supposed to be with, right? And so, just want to read. So this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 16, 17, and 18, and this is what Jesus says. "And when you fast, do not look gloomy like the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces that their fasting may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, that your fasting may be seen may not be seen by others, but by your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you." And so, to start with, about the question about fasting, that the question we should be asking, the actual question should be, when and how should I fast? Not should I fast? Because as Jesus puts it, puts fasting and defines fasting as a requirement. It's something that is supposed to be happening in the life of a believer. Of buying for me something to eat, just want you to know I am fasting. I am looking this way. By the way, I'm not sick. I'm just fasting. He said, don't do it to be seen. And so it says, what is your motivation to fasting? Why are you fasting, and why do you want to fast? Right? So, and when we're getting into fasting individually, it is supposed to be that I am seeking the face of the Lord and I just want to spend time with God. And so fasting is not a mean to an end. Fasting is not something that we do to make things happen. It's not supposed to be that. Fasting is designed to draw us closer to God, to give us a humble time, unhindered, or dedicating that time and that period to seek the face of the Lord. But the most important of all, we do it because we love God, because we want to hear from Him and spend time with Him and just enjoy that fellowship. Not because there is something we are expecting God to do for us, and therefore we kind of want and think it is because when we fast, and God will have no option, God will have no choice than to respond to us by providing, by giving to us what we've asked of Him. That's not what fasting is about. That's not what it is supposed to be. So one, it's supposed to be at an individual level. Again, it doesn't mean that you cannot come as a group and enter into fasting, but the most important bit of it, if it's going to be done even at a group level, that every member at that point knows what fasting is and understand the why. That we don't do it just for rituals. We don't do it just as a tradition. We don't do it just because it has to happen. If our goal is one, just so that other people know that we are fasting, Jesus says that's the only reward we'll get. That there's nothing beyond. If our goal is just to fulfill the law, it's been stated that we fast once a week or twice a month, and therefore I don't feel like it, but because it is there, I need to fast, otherwise the group members will not be okay, then it loses the point and the goal for why fasting is. Because at the end of it all, at that point, you are not doing it because you love the Lord and you want to seek Him and spend time in what gives me what I've been asking of Him in return or not, that I'll still love Him and I'll just worship Him. That is what fasting. Some things you want God to do for you, and you kind of think, it's only if I fast, then God will do this for me. Worship the Lord, seek His face, spend that time, commit and dedicate, sacrifice those moments and those things you love, and guides you. All right, God bless you, and I hope this helps you as you seek the Lord's face and just spend time in His presence, fasting, and just start